Hey everyone, and welcome back to Tower TV. Aren't you glad it's fall?
I sure am.
Don't leave me hanging.
Oh my god, you're so corny.
What can I say? I'm a corny person.
Speaking of corn, let's hear about food equity with Eva and Will.
This is Will,
and Eva.
and today we're looking at food accessibility here at East.
First, let's check out Food Equity's food pantries.
One of Food Equity Club's food pantries is on the first floor by the printers where like the bookshelves are. And there's also the outdoor pantry, which is
right outside the Welcome Center here.
for students to just like be able to grab food and go and not have it be stigmatized or be a big deal. It's just like, you need food, you want food, it's here for you.
If they need and want food, they can just come to a food pantry, just get what they need.
Mostly what we have at the food pantries are like cans of food, and we also have like boxed mac and cheese. And yeah, we have canned vegetables, canned tuna, canned soup. Donations are great. I mean, you can donate.
Going to room 2038. So we want canned foods, things like cardboard box food is okay. We want foods that can have a longer shelf life.
But the things that we cannot accept are perishables and anything in glass. You can also like join Food Equity Club. We meet every Tuesday in room 2038.
So yeah, come join Food Equity.
Now let's talk to Miss Sonneman about her new food pantry in the culinary room.
Well, Second Harvest reached out to me this year to see if I'd be interested in trying to help orchestrate this. Sometimes people think about free food as being lesser quality, but the food that is getting donated to us from Second Harvest is great. It's really good food, and it's a fun variety. I get a large delivery on Thursdays, and sometimes it's granola bars or crackers or chips. And students can come during passing time and help themselves to any snacks that are available. If there are students who are interested in volunteering to help, if they've got a study hall, that might be the best time to come in and get volunteer hours recorded for that and just help kind of prep food or stock shelves and organize things. And my classroom is 142, so I'm down on the ground floor. Anybody can come, show up, find some food to eat because it's for everybody.
Signing off for Tower TV, this has been Will.
And Eva.
Well, with Thanksgiving coming up, learning about food equity is certainly important and amazing.
You're so right. You know what else is amazing? Tess and Red's teacher feature with Mr. Green.
Lately, we've been thinking about teachers we don't know much about in the East Building, and we decided to learn more about Mr. Green.
Hi, I'm Mr. Green, and I teach modern U.S. history, African American modern U.S. history, U.S. Gov in politics, and then AP U.S. Gov in politics. My experience with East has been pretty great. It's where I learned to be taught as a student, so it's really cool to see a lot of my older teachers around here. I get a lot of leeway to kind of teach how I like to teach. I chose to teach social studies classes because I originally went to UW-Stevens Point to teach STEM. Then I realized STEM involves math, and I didn't want to do math, so I decided to do something that didn't involve math, which is history. My teaching philosophy is pretty simple. I just want kids to actually enjoy what they're doing, and I think once you enjoy life, you kind of accomplish everything you need to. And I think that's a philosophy you can take into real life as well. When I was in high school, freshman year, I was super quiet and reserved, and I really had to find myself socially with people. I skipped a lot of classes my freshman year, which was a mistake. And then sophomore year, I got really much into actually doing my work. And then junior year, that was another year I got really into doing my work because I really wanted to go to college and find out a plan for myself after high school. And then senior year, I kind of fell off the wagon again. But I mean, the experience taught me a lot about me as a person and really growing. So those are sort of the attitudes you want to get out of your system before you really go into the adult world. And I feel like I did that in high school. So I made a SoundCloud diss track to my crush's boyfriend at the time, and it got shared with her, and she sent me a message about it like a year ago. So that is probably something I would let you know about me. That's like the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened in my life.
Signing off for Tower TV, this has been Tess.
And Red.
Thanks Tess, Red, and Mr. Green for that great segment. Make sure to say hi if you see them in the building.
Speaking of the building, have you ever seen the Dale Watts conference room or under the theater?
No, but thank God Colin Ula can show us.
Our first location is the mysterious 4th floor.
If you're in here, knock 3 times.
Oh my god!
Here we finally are, in one of the most haunted locations. We've been trying to get access to this room for years. Follow me.
We set up an overnight cam and caught this movement.
Late night custodians often report hearing knocking noises on this very door. Oh my gosh! I can't believe this is on camera.
We had an anonymous source let us into our last location, the Dale Watt conference room.
Once I was in the Dale Watt conference room, and I saw a ghost. Got so scared, ran out as fast as I could.
While exploring the Dale Watt conference room, we stumbled upon this mysterious cavern.
Dale, are you in there?
Oh my god!
Signing off for Tower TV, this has been Ula and Cole.
Thank you for that hilarious piece, Colin Ula.
You know what else is funny? I always bring a piece of paper to a wrestling match, just in case.
Just in case what?
The Rock is my opponent?
Well, that's pretty funny. Let's hear about the wrestling team with Ryan Sam.
Hi, we're Ryan and Sam from Tower TV.
And today we are interviewing the wrestling team.
I think the very first thing that I value that I try to implement with the program is consistency and commitment. Wrestling is a sport that kind of entails the very most out of you as an athlete, both mentally and physically.
I joined wrestling to learn some grappling.
I joined wrestling mostly for the contact. I really like contact sports. Found out that we had wrestling at East, and I just hopped on board.
The best part of being part of the wrestling community is, I don't know, everybody's just so competitive and tough, you know. I just like being around those type of people. I would say just having, all my brothers and sisters here, we're very close. I know I can talk to them about anything I need.
If I had to wrestle a bear, how'd I approach it? I think I would go low, and I think if the bear bit me, I'd bite it back.
I love the sport. I love how it's one-on-one. I love how it's physical. I love how if you put your all into it, it's going to pay off in the end.
Signing off for Tower TV, this has been Rye
and Sam.
Thanks Ryan and Sam for that great segment.
Hey Elsa, do you know who made a bunch of the sculptures you can see around Madison?
No, who did?
You really ought to know who Sid Boyum is.
I'm glad Kajata, Ryan, and Noel could show us.
East is currently home to countless artists taking their art into their communities. One particular artist, named Sid Boyum from East High School's class of 1932, made a splash in Madison that is seen to this day.
Sid and his doodles can be found in various places throughout the 1932 yearbook. He was the president of the Cartoon Club, as well as a member of the Civics, John Muir, and Glee clubs.
After graduation, Sid was quite the character around the Atwood neighborhood. He decorated his entire house, creating his very own art museum both inside and out, and lived with over 24 cats.
Sid documented his life with tons of personal and comedic photos. He had a great love for the outdoors, and his art found its way into the Wisconsin State Journal for an annual cartoon to celebrate the first day of the fishing season, as well as for Ducks Unlimited, a nature conservation group. He was a silly guy with a love for storytelling, true or not, and won the title of World Champion Liar in 1976.
Some of Sid's noted works around the east side include the polar bear chair at Circle Park, the hippo at Worth Park, and the dragon and mushroom sculptures along the bike path on Atwood Avenue. All were donated to the city by his son after his death in 1991. For more information, see the documentary Sid Boyum, Life is an Illusion.
Planted throughout the east side, Sid's art leaves a lasting memory of the creative shenanigans of his life. Signing off for Tower TV, this has been Noel, Kajada, and Rye.
Thank you for that informative segment, Noel, Kajada, and Rye. I wonder what else the East community has to offer.
Let's fall into our next segment on NASA with Lydia, Cam, and Tess.
We were invited to the Indigenous cooking event that NASA hosted, and while attending, we learned more about the club and the food that they were making.
So today we are making Three Sisters soup, which is corn, beans, and squash. And we chose this soup because it's a warm meal, because it's getting cold out. Native November is a time to celebrate and acknowledge the cultures, the contributions, and the traditions of Indigenous people. And it's important because it brings more visibility and representation into the school.
So most meetings we meet up and we discuss like charity work or like what we're gonna do, like food trips. Currently for like Day of November, we are making posters to acknowledge like Indigenous peoples in general. Other than that, we like to do beadwork and often just like talk. We meet in the Meadows room right when lunch starts on Wednesdays.
If you would like to learn more about NASA, please reach out to Lucy Daniels or Marina Fox Baker. They meet Wednesdays in room 149. Signing off for Tower TV, this has been Tess, Lydia, and Cameron.
Thanks Lydia, Cam, and Tess for the NASA segment. It was super fun to learn about the Three Sisters soup.
Now, let's hear from our Sisterhood of Dancers on the dance team with Cam, Lydia, and Jasmine.
We saw the dance team perform at the PAP rally and really liked their moves, so we wanted to know more about what they do. We talked to Jessica, Flo, Fernanda, and Emily to learn more about the dance team.
My favorite thing about dance team is the group and the energy that we have, and we're all really supportive of each other, and it's just full of a lot of fun people.
For like typical practices, we start with stretching and then we either start dancing right away or we'll sit there and just like talk for a little while, but it just varies on what Jessica's mood is that day.
I tell them what to do and then they do it.
What I like about performing in the dance team, I've only done it once, but I feel like it was very exciting and I felt very supported.
Something nice about dancing at East is having other people watch me. I love when people watch me dance. And I also love being in charge.
My interest in dance, I've always done like Latin dance and everything, so I've always been like really comfortable with that, but I wanted to branch out and do like different type of dancing, and Jessica really encouraged me to join.
Signing off for Tower TV, this has been Cam, Lydia, and Jasmine.
Hey Dora, what are 10 things you always carry with you?
Probably my tennis racket, earbuds, and lip gloss.
Don't forget about Mr. Spooner's protein powder. I wonder what everyone else always carries with them.
Maybe Ross, Kajada, and Will know.
Every Purgolder has something they can't go to school without. We talk to them to see their East essentials.
So the first item that is very important to me is my phone. My wallpaper is one of my favorite bands called 21 Pilots. This is very special because I take it with me wherever I want, and I take very special memories, like pictures and stuff.
First I have this lip balm. I keep it because I don't want my lips getting dry. Also, I can use it on my cuticles, which is nice.
This is Larry the Squirrel. He has an earring, gives him a lot of clout. I got this in one of our biology teacher's classrooms. A great conversation piece. A lot of people like Larry. Some people are scared of Larry.
My second item is my AirPods. I don't know if they're even mine. I think these are my brother's, but he doesn't use them, so he lets me use them.
And I have gum. because I don't want to hot breath anybody.
I've got a lot of awards, as you'll see. I give myself awards when I'm proud because sometimes this job is thankless. I have duct tape. Everybody needs duct tape. If you can't duck it, you know what they say.
The last item is my ukulele. It's really important to me because this is where I really got into playing music and stuff. Just this brings me a lot of just joy. I just love playing music and stuff.
And then I have my water bottle. This has been my water bottle every day since 8th grade. I love this water bottle.
A lot of thank you cards from students and staff because it keeps me going.
What are your essentials? Signing off for Tower TV, this has been Kajata, Ross, and Will.
That was pretty interesting, but we're still missing some essentials.
Announcements?
I was going to talk about how Mr. Spooner is selling snacks to fundraise for the weight room.
No way! Stop by during passing time to help him fundraise for sound system upgrades, weight training belts, and posters.
Here are the rest of the announcements.
Free cans of food are now available in the Food Equity Club's outdoor pantry. The yellow and purple shed is located outside the Welcome Center entrance. Just open the doors and help yourself. Please close the doors when you are done. Any donations can be left in the Welcome Center for Miss White. East Latinx Parents, Engineering Club, and the Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers present a family science night with hands-on electronics and design and build projects. Also, information about engineering school and international engineering products for college students. Presentations in both Spanish and English. 5:30 to 8 in the mall on Wednesday, December 7th. Contact Miss Chin or Miss Gomez for more information.
Come support boys basketball next week. They will have 2 conference home games, Thursday, December 1st at 7:15 p.m. versus Sun Prairie East, and Saturday, December 3rd at 2:30 p.m. against Madison West. If you're a junior interested in the Science Research Internship, stop by room 3047 for the informational meeting during lunch on December 7th.
Interested in Ultimate Frisbee? See Mr. Buell in room 2027 for more info.
Need help with your next essay, or just want another set of eyes on your writing before you turn it in? The peer tutors in the Writing Center are here to help. Stop by room 2401 on Thursdays at lunch, or email Ms. Bindle at ksbindle@madison.k12.wi.us. Come find the perfect handmade pottery gift by Pergolder Artists at the annual Holiday Art Sale and Fundraiser on Friday, December 16th in the mall during periods 3 through 6.
Leah White's exhibition titled Empty Spaces will be in the Ray Edwards Gallery through December 9th. Come meet the artist and 2016 East alumni at his closing reception on December 9th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. The gallery is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and closed at lunchtime.
Well, that concludes our show.
Thank God, I don't think I can hear any more full puns.
Signing off for Tower TV, this has been Nora
and Elsa.